So go to ChatGPT and paste this prompt. If you want the prompt, you can request, I will send it to you, or you can screen grab it and paste it exactly like this. Now, this prompt gives you, it helps ChatGPT to know what you really want to do and gives you about 15 topics or things you can talk about, you could pick from it. And the next thing is for us to get our description, the main reason why we're here. Now, this is what it looks like. You can also screen grab it or request for me to drop it for you in the description. Now, from this, now you will see a point where we say video title. You pick from any of this title. I am picking title number 7. A betrayed orange exposed his best friend. Right? I'm going to pick that. I'll copy it and paste it in the opening giving provided, because now this has been structured in a way that it will help you from your image generation, your dialogue, and everything. So you paste it inside the curly brace. Okay, that's the bracket. You open it, open and close, and you paste it and send. Now, this is the story, the character. We have 4 characters: Alex, Olivia, Bella, and Marcus. Now, the character decision design prompt, this is what it looks like. That is the design prompt, is the image generation. That is what it looks like there for Marcus. And also the same breakdown with dialogue. So that's the point of everything. The second information, the second prompt we provided. Now, after which we'll get to see, you see that the scene is divided, is broken down into 7. Now we now see the scene image. We have image for our character. We have scene image also. So this is what it looks like. And we have character description. Now, the next thing for us to do is to start generating our image. We are generating our image. We are not generating character first. We are generating our image. So the first thing we have to do now, and one thing I must tell you, please know your character, know everything. It's not about you giving ChatGPT to generate. Make sure you read it for you to know the next thing to do. If not, you just get frustrated because you tend to forget who Alex is, who is Apple, who is Mango, who is banana, and all of that. You get confused. Now we're starting with our image prompt. So you can see me now copying. Please pay close attention to this. This is not the point where you are going to forward. Pay close attention to this. Now we're using Flow. We are using our Google Flow. Now you will notice here in our Google Flow that I've been using, you sign up with your Gmail. I have been using Google Flow for different things to generate different image and all of that. Now you click on get free, because of course all about the free. Now you notice the DDA, you click it, I'm signing into another account because I'm out of credit. So that's what you do when all this free app, all these free AI tools, when you sign in into another app. Now you click on new project. From there, the nano banana, we click it. Now you see the setting for the image. You see that I made. We're doing for image 9:16. Choose nano banana pro. If you are yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe please, to show that you really appreciate what we're doing. Now you paste in your prompt. You paste in your prompt, and the next thing you do, you generate. Now there's something I want you to know. Now when you paste like this, you get what you want and you might not get what you want. Now for consistency in our character generation, I'm going to show you another next step for you to choose now. And if you notice, when we're picking our frame, our aspect ratio, I picked 1 because I just don't want to crowd it and I don't want to waste my credit. Now, this is what the image generation look like. Now, there's no tendency that the second image will look like that, because we want to maintain consistency. So I go to image number 2. Now I paste the prompt. You will see what I'm going to do. I paste the prompt to generate my image. Now, that will not give you what you want. So I went back to copy the description of my image. Instead of sending it, I went back to copy the description of my image, what I want my image to look like. So this is the description of Olivia, the fruit girl, the age is there, the color, Everything I want about that particular character is there. Now, after pasting this, I will now go back to go and recopy the image prompt, the prompt that is given for Olivia. I don't know if you understand. I went to copy Olivia's description, after which I pasted. Then I came back to copy how I want Olivia to look. So that is just it. Now, with this, we get to get consistency in our character. Mind you, you know that this is AI. AI are not to be trusted. That's why even underneath each of your AI tools, they tell you to cross check, to look at it again. In case of any correction, in case of anything, you should cross check. That is the reason why. These AI tools are not perfect. All you just have to do is to give them instruction that you want them to do, to carry out. You know that with consistency is what makes a good content creator. Posting every day is how you get to that place. Now, this apple, a fruit human has been trending across Instagram, precisely TikTok, and is not popular on YouTube. Now, posting regularly is one of the things. You will see pages where they just post only two of this video and it has blown wild. So it's by consistency. This is also another niche to start up. Consistency. You can even make them characters, like funny characters and all of that. Now I went back, I copied it. I'm trying to generate my image, and that's how you will continue to do it. You copy it, you paste it, you copy it, you paste it, and that is how you would do it till you get to the last part of your image generation. Now you wait for it to load. Now you will notice something, that the images are short. Now for me to get full image, I clicked on the image and I click on the eye sign was saying there. Then you see this arrow that curves in. Now I wrote there, I typed in the full image with leg, and I clicked on generate. It will generate because there's need for adjustment. It will generate. You give it the instruction. Now when you notice the AI tools is not giving you what you want, you check, you examine, and you give instruction again. That is how it is done. You don't have to just give up. Now it has given me the full leg. Now I save it because that is what I like. I did that again with all my image. I did that again. You notice now the apple, there is leg. I noticed that the bride, Bella, does not have the leg. So I typed in again full image with leg, and it will be so full, it will be tall. Now the next thing is for us to start generating image from you. You can see now that there is leg is now full. The next thing for us is to start generating image for our scene image. The image we just generated is just a normal image, the description of all our character. Now we want each scene. We've gotten the groom, which is Alex. We've gotten the bride. We've gotten Orange, the angry one. Now I went to the scene. I copied the scene out. After copying the scene out, I paste the scene prompt. Is there in your description. I placed the screen and I went back to add the picture of every one of the characters that appear. The picture of Alex, the apple, picture of Bella, the strawberry, and picture of Orange for it to generate. So I gave it like a reference. Yes, I gave it a reference. Now for consistency in my character, like I said, AI tools are not perfect. We try to make them perfect. Now, from the look of things, this is what the image look like. I don't like this image. I prefer the previous image, the first image I generated, if you're paying attention. But since I already have the first image, so I don't have to waste my credits to generate another image. Besides, it's free. Now, I generate the second image. I went to my scene prompt. I I selected the image. I pasted the description. I picked up each of the image, Bella, the groom, and also Orange, and I paste it there. I wait for it to generate. I do that concurrently. I repeat the process. Now for you that are going into, based on the tutorial, I don't want it to be too long so you don't get bored. Now based on the fact that this is a tutorial, I don't have to generate all, but you that this is your own niche, this is the area you're venturing in, you will have to be patient and you'll have to generate all the sense, because basically we want at least long videos. at least 1 minute to 2 minute videos. You could see what the scene looks like after generation. Now the next thing is for us to automate. Now we click on video. We're still using Flow AI. Click on the video, leave it at ingredients, pick 9 ratio 2, 9 ratio 16 ratio 9, and pick VO3.1. That is what you should pick. You will see the setting down there. Now click on the plus sign, photo, click on photo for you to upload the image you want to animate. So you click on the photo to click on the image you want to animate. It will bring you to your gallery where you tend to select. You will select the image. Now you can see all the image that we've downloaded. You select the image and you go back to your dialog prompt now and copy the dialog prompt for the three of them and paste it. And apart from that, you will see the opening start and close. Since this is not ending, I can decide to add the same image for my clothes because it is a scene, it's a particular one, but I don't have to waste my time or neither waste my credit on it since I only need scene. But in a case where you have open and close, you have something you want, you have an idea of what you want for the beginning and an idea of what you want at the end. You just add the both image. You do that, you generate your image. Now you do that concurrently. Now, another thing I want to show you, you can decide to still go further to copy for Bella. Now, from my image, you'll notice there are 3 people there. You see Bella, Alex, and all of that. You can decide to go ahead to copy all the image for you to get your consistency. Like I said, the point of all this is for you to get your consistency. Me, I don't have that time to do all of that. But if you have time to do that, you can go ahead. You know, some people can be extra. You can decide to be extra for you to get perfect result. Either way, this is just for tutorial purpose. So this is what it will look like, and you upload your image and wait for it to generate. Honestly speaking, compared to other AI tools I've worked with, you see Flow AI, you see Google Vid, they tend to be fast. Unlike Digen or is it Quan, is very slow. So the image has been animated. Now we do that concurrently. This is also another image that was animated. You will see them moving, so you get to listen to it when we are putting it together. Because if I want you to listen to it, it will be long. Now you save it, the video will be long. So Flow AI is fast. You just have to be patient. The next thing is to go to CapCut to join them together. You select each of the images accordingly and you join them together. You adjust where necessary. At some point I decide to add the auto caption at the of the image there. I add auto caption so as to make it display, to caption the image, like everything they are saying should be on the screen, which it did for me. After which, any other thing you want to add to it, you add to it. Now this last thing at the end, this CapCut, this thing, we want to, we delete it and we go through it for any adjustment. And if you would, the prompt is too much, you can see the way I'm reducing it, right? That is how you tend to trim out the excess, what you don't want, the part you want, with using that straight line. You can see what it looks like. And when you're done, you add your auto caption, sorry. You add auto caption. Now you can see where they ask you there. If you go back to that auto caption, you see where you were given an opportunity to add in your scripts, like all the things you want them to say. You know that auto caption is paid now, right? So you add it, and you can as well go ahead to generate, to pay for it, so you can easily generate. After which, you listen to this.
Stop this wedding! Olivia! What are you doing? You think he loves you? He's doing more than extraordinary things!
You've lost your mind!
He used me, then threw me away! Alex!
Beautiful, right? So next thing is for us to export. Since we're done doing the basic things we ought to do on our image, remember to subscribe, like, leave a comment for you to get more updates like this. I post every day, I drop you new updates, and I also review AI too. So anyone you would like me to review, I would review it for you. Now the next thing we're going to do is for us to go into the gallery, where I'm going to show you how to cut out the CapCut logo and also the image logo. You remember the VEO logo? All we just have to do is to click that three dots on our gallery. We crop it out. That is just it. You crop it out and everything is gone. You crop it at each location. You crop it underneath where you see VEO, and that's all. And our video is ready. This is, like I said, my thank you is by you subscribing. Easy peasy. You take, as long as you follow each of the step, everything is easy.
Olivia! What are you doing? You think he loves you? He's doing more than extraordinary things!
You've lost your mind.